The story of Philip Rivers is not just about numbers on a scoreboard or seasons that came and went. It is about endurance, identity, and a career defined by consistency in a world that constantly demands reinvention. From the outside, his journey looks like that of a traditional professional athlete, but when examined closely, it becomes a deeper study of leadership, loyalty, and how legacy is shaped over time, rather than in a single defining moment. This documentary explores the full arc of Philip Rivers, from his early life and formative influences to the rise of his professional career, the challenges that tested him, and the renewed attention surrounding his name today. It examines why discussions about him have resurfaced, why his career is being reevaluated now, and what his long-term impact truly represents in the broader history of the sport. Philip Rivers was born into a family where discipline, routine, and structure mattered. His early environment emphasized responsibility and commitment, values that would later become central to his public image. From a young age, he showed a natural comfort with leadership roles, often taking responsibility in group settings without being asked. Sports became an outlet for that instinct, especially football, where decision-making and command are essential. During his childhood, he was surrounded by organized activities and strong family support. His upbringing was not defined by chaos or instability, but by repetition and preparation. This foundation shaped his approach to competition. Rather than relying on raw athleticism alone, he developed an analytical understanding of the game early on. He studied patterns, remembered formations, and learned how to read situations calmly, even under pressure. Education played an important role in shaping Philip Rivers. He balanced academics with athletics, learning how to manage time and expectations at a young age. His interest in football grew steadily rather than explosively. There was no sudden breakthrough moment. Instead, there was gradual progress built through consistent practice and attention to detail. Coaches began to notice his ability to process information quickly and communicate clearly with teammates. As he advanced through organized football systems, it became clear that his strength was not speed or spectacle, but command. He understood playbooks deeply and earned trust through preparation. This made him a natural fit for a position that required leadership and constant decision-making. His early development reflected a mindset focused on longevity rather than short-term attention. The beginning of Philip Rivers' professional career marked a significant transition. Entering a highly competitive environment, he faced the challenge of adapting to increased expectations and scrutiny. The professional stage demanded not only performance, but emotional control and consistency. Early in his career, he spent time observing, learning systems, and adjusting to the pace of the game. This period tested his patience, but it also refined his approach. When opportunities came, he capitalized on them through preparation rather than improvisation. His style was distinctive. He relied on timing, anticipation, and communication. Over time, this approach translated into steady production and reliability. He became known as someone who could manage complex situations and keep his team competitive across long seasons. As recognition grew, so did expectations. Philip Rivers became a central figure within his organization, trusted to lead and stabilize performance. His visibility increased not because of dramatic moments alone, but because of sustained output year after year. He represented continuity in a sport often defined by rapid change. Fans and analysts began to associate his name with durability and dependability. Major achievements followed through accumulated performance rather than singular highlights. Statistical milestones reflected long-term consistency. His contributions were often measured in how he elevated those around him, making systems function smoothly and maximizing available talent. While championships remained elusive, his presence kept teams relevant and competitive. However, the absence of a defining championship moment became a recurring theme in discussions about his career. Critics questioned how history would remember him without that final achievement. These debates followed him throughout his later years, creating a narrative tension between individual excellence and team success. Philip Rivers continued to perform at a high level, but the conversation increasingly focused on what was missing rather than what was present. Struggles and setbacks were part of this journey. Injuries, roster changes, and shifting organizational strategies affected outcomes. There were seasons marked by disappointment and missed opportunities. Yet through these challenges, his role as a leader remained constant. He did not withdraw from responsibility during difficult periods. Instead, he maintained his approach, emphasizing preparation and accountability. Controversies around his career were rooted in strategic decisions and performance evaluations. Analysts debated his playing style and whether it translated effectively in critical moments. These discussions intensified as his career progressed, especially as comparisons emerged with peers who achieved different forms of success. In recent times, Philip Rivers has become a trending topic once again, and this renewed attention did not happen by accident. The trend began as broader conversations emerged about legacy, historical ranking, and long-term impact within the sport. Media coverage shifted towards reevaluating careers from a distance, using perspective rather than immediacy. The exact reason Philip Rivers is trending right now centers on renewed public and media discussion about his place in history. This includes debates around long-term consistency versus championship outcomes, discussions related to eligibility milestones, and increased analysis driven by documentaries, interviews, and retrospective content. As newer generations of players redefine the sport, comparisons naturally arise, prompting audiences to look back and reassess earlier eras. The trend gained momentum when analysts and commentators began referencing Philip Rivers in conversations about leadership models and durability. Social media amplified these discussions, with clips, statistics, and career summaries circulating widely. The timing matters. Distance from active competition allows for more balanced evaluation. Without the pressure of weekly performance, narratives become broader and more reflective. People are talking about Philip Rivers now because the criteria for greatness are being re-examined. The conversation has shifted from immediate results to sustained influence. In this context, his career offers a case study in long-term excellence without traditional closure. This matters because it challenges simplified definitions of success and invites deeper analysis of contribution and impact. This trend also aligns with a larger cultural moment focused on reassessing careers once viewed as incomplete. It highlights how legacy evolves over time and how public perception can change when viewed through a historical lens. For Philip Rivers, this renewed attention underscores the idea that influence is not always captured by final outcomes alone. Public and media reaction to this resurgence has been mixed but engaged. Some emphasize what he achieved consistently over many seasons. Others continue to focus on what he did not achieve. This balance of perspectives keeps his name relevant in ongoing discussions about the sport's history. Currently, Philip Rivers occupies a position of reflection rather than competition. His future possibilities include continued influence through mentorship, analysis, or involvement in developmental roles. His experience and approach make him a valuable reference point for understanding leadership under sustained pressure. In the long term, the legacy of Philip Rivers is likely to be defined by stability, preparation, and endurance. He represents a model of professionalism that prioritizes consistency over spectacle. His impact lies not in rewriting the rules of the game, but in exemplifying how commitment and understanding can sustain a career at the highest level. The story of Philip Rivers reminds us that history is not written in a single moment.
It is shaped gradually through repeated choices and steady performance. As discussions continue and perspectives evolve, his place in that history becomes clearer. If you found this deep analysis valuable and want more documentaries that explore careers beyond the surface, subscribe to the channel and stay with us for the next story.